What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, let's talk business. In particular, reinvesting in your business. I think this is a topic worth discussing because when I was not so business savvy, I was a little hesitant to just keep funneling money back into my business. But what I failed to recognize was that reinvesting in my business is the best way to get more money and get higher paying clients. Reinvesting in your business may seem like a simple thing, but it has profound impacts on your bottom line. So let's get to it. So what does reinvesting in your business look like? It can be as simple as buying new gear, but it doesn't stop there. It can also include outsourcing work, hiring people onto your team, and of course, marketing costs. Let's go through the pros and cons of each of these. All right, first up, outsourcing work. If you have your hands full because you have a few clients, they're all paying you, but you're spending all your time working on those projects, whether it be video editing, producing, capturing the content, posting the content, it may be a good idea to buy back some of your time by outsourcing that work. But how do you choose someone that's good for outsourcing? That can be a little tricky. I like to use Fiverr. It's a little risky, but you can test out some people and see how they do. And the way you calculate whether you can afford someone is by calculating your effectively hourly rate. So for example, let's say a client is paying you $1,000 for a project and it takes you normally about 10 hours to complete it. If we take 1,000 and divide it by 10, we get an effective hourly rate of $100 per hour. So you know that you have to hire someone that's under $100 per hour. Otherwise, you're not gonna make profit. Sometimes on Fiverr, they even just charge based on the project. So they'll say they'll edit a video for $200. Well, now you've made a net profit of $800 and you freed up about 10 hours of your time. This is a subtle but powerful way to reinvest in your business. By buying back some of your time, you're able to free up your hours so that you can focus on the things that make you a lot more money, such as landing new clients. If you spend all your time in your business working on your current clientele, you're not going to be able to reach out and find new business, which is the lifeline of any business. So I highly recommend, if you're getting your hands full, don't be shy, calculate the numbers and hire someone that can do the job even better than you if possible, so that you have time to develop and grow your business. Number 2, hiring help. This is really similar to outsourcing, except for you're going to bring this person into your team. Oftentimes you can even find an intern who will do it for very little or for free, just so that they can learn and get the experience on the job. These are wonderful opportunities for both sides, because as a small business, you may not have the most resources. If you can offer some sort of payment, you should, but if you can't, be willing to give them opportunity in your business. And for the person who is looking for work and experience, this is a great way to get your foot in the door, build a little bit of a portfolio, and of course, gain experience that you can use and your own. For example, we are actually hiring our friends lately to help us on these shoots. Hugo has been invaluable on helping us on shoot days when we meet with clients so that I can focus on BTS footage while he helps set up the interview. And Ty, we are going to hire pretty soon because we're going to need a lot more help just doing sales development and of course doing some editing, because we are getting a little bit hands full because of all the client work that we're doing. Once again, this is twofold. We buy back some of our time. We're helping someone else that will be a part of the team, which means that we can grow with them and they can also teach us some things because we don't know everything, to be honest. And ultimately, if you have a bigger team, you can handle bigger projects and bigger clients. So this is an investment that allows you to actually potentially make more money down the line because you have a bigger team that can do more work across different fields. Number 3, getting new equipment. This should be a no-brainer, honestly. This is something that I was at first hesitant because I wasn't very savvy when it came to business. I didn't know that it was a write-off when you buy new equipment. I didn't think about how it allows us to look more professional because we have higher grade equipment. It shows that we are serious about the business that we do. And because we look more serious and we have the better equipment, we can now charge a higher premium for the quality of the content that we are producing. For example, we started with our first client filming pretty much everything on my iPhone 12 Pro. In retrospect, it's kind of funny, but it made sense because it was for social media and it was an easy way to start natively on the app And I had the newest iPhone, so the quality was actually pristine. However, a few months of doing that and we had enough money, so we decided to upgrade and buy this DSLR that you're watching the video on right now. Once we started coming into client meetings with a DSLR, I felt like we closed more deals because we looked more credible and we looked more professional. And then a few months later, we now have a new DSLR that is a 5D Mark IV, which is 4K, shoots at 30 FPS, and on 1080p it can shoot up to 60 FPS. And actually just this week, after another month, we've upgraded a contract of a client. We decided, well, let's upgrade our equipment one more time. We bought a DJI drone Air 2, I believe it is, Mavic Air 2. And now we can prospect to real estate agents, do some extra content where we get drone footage for our current clientele for another price. And in potential future clients, we can now offer that as a service, and the drone will eventually just end up paying for itself. That's what I absolutely love about reinvesting in new gear. The new gear pays for itself. In fact, it's actually paid by the old gear. My iPhone paid for this camera paid for the next camera, and our last camera has paid for our drone. So don't be shy, reinvest in your gear. It makes you look good, it makes your content look good, and it makes your clients happy and trust you just that much more. Lastly, you can reinvest in your business by just doing traditional advertising. This is something I don't have too much experience in, so I'll keep it brief, but the way clients find you is really important. If people can't find you, you really don't exist. You're the world's best kept secret. So you need to find a way to develop your online presence, whether it be a website, Facebook page, Instagram page, YouTube page, whatever. Because we are such a small firm right now, we like to go the organic route. So we use LinkedIn and TikTok as our main content marketing sources. And as a matter of fact, a lot of the warm leads we get come from LinkedIn. Because we've set up our LinkedIn page so that we look professional, we show the content we produce for other clients. We even produce our own content and post it on those platforms so that we show that we don't just talk the talk, we walk the walk. But of course, there are wonderful ad services out there such as Facebook, TikTok is a really powerful one, and of course Instagram, which is tied to the Facebook ad program. So if you know how to run those, take advantage. It is a good way to get new leads, develop awareness of your business, and find targeted audiences that will convert to paying customers. So those are the 4 ways you can reinvest in your business. Number 1, outsource the work. 2, hire new hands to help you out. 3, upgrade your equipment. And number 4, spend some money on marketing. Remember, reinvesting in your business is a tax write-off. Any dollar you spend that goes back into developing your business is actually counted against your income. So although we might make $60,000 this year, on paper, we would make closer to $30,000 because we spent half of it on improvements such as gear, advertising, hiring people, and so on. I am not a tax professional, so if you have any questions about how you can do that, definitely talk to a CPA that knows their stuff. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry I missed this Monday video, but because I did, I'm going to do a follow-up on this video on how to edit, and I'll show you how I edited this video. If you want to watch that, it will be linked in the outro at the end. Please hit that like button if you like the video. It helps me out because it tells the YouTube algorithm, hey, this is a good video. Comment your thoughts down below. Are you reinvesting in your business? Have you considered it? Have you never even thought about it before? And lastly, subscribe. I want to help more people like you, content creators, videographers, any business person really, on how to grow their business and be successful in this digital age. So with that, thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.